Welcome back. Today we're going to show you how to do the glute bridge exercise. This is one of our favorite exercises to build strength in our glute and hamstring muscles to help limit the impact that goes through our joints. A few of the reasons that we love this exercise so much is one, it's safe, so it's a great way to build strength without stressing joints or re-aggravating anything, any pain you might be having. Two, it's effective, so again, it is a very effective exercise at building strength in our glute and hamstring muscle. And the third is that it's simple. It doesn't require any equipment. You can do it really anytime, anywhere. But for such a simple movement, there are a few things that can go wrong. And so that's what we're going to do in this video, is show you how to perform the exercises and a few of the common mistakes that people make when they're starting to learn. So let's start with how to perform. To perform, you're just going to lay on your back. You're going to bend your knees. Your feet are going to be flat on the floor. You're going to take your arms. You want palms down at about 45 degrees from your body. And then from there, you're going to do slightly press in with your palms. That's going to create a little bit of tension up here at the top. Then you're going to press through your feet and lift the hips up. You can do a little squeeze at the top to make sure that your hips go all the way up and back down. So this is the glute bridge exercise. Now, a few things to keep in mind when you're setting this up are: one, where should your feet go? So the easy answer is when you come up, you want your shins to be vertical. Now that's going to be hard for you to see, so you might have to play with what things feel like. So if you line up with your feet too far out and you do a glute bridge, you're really going to feel it in the hamstrings. If you're having some low back pain, you might even feel it in the low back. So if you're feeling that, you just want to bring your feet a little bit closer and go again until you feel it in the glute and hamstrings. The other thing that can happen is you can bring your feet too far in. So again, sometimes when people are learning this exercise, they feel a lot of tension and pull in their quads, which is not what we're working. We're working our hamstrings and our glutes. But if our feet are too close to us and we press up, we put a lot of stretch or pull on the front of our quads. So if you're feeling a stretch or pull on the front there, again, you might want to just relax, bring the knees out a tiny bit more until you press up and really start to feel it in your glutes or hamstrings. Now, if you are feeling back pain with this exercise, the other question I get a lot is, should I flatten the arch of my low back? And in general, we want to keep a neutral spine. And that neutral spine, you'll have that little arch. But if you are having some back pain when you're doing this exercise, then it's okay to maybe just flatten that back by rocking the pelvis forward and then pressing up. The other thing, if you're having any sort of back pain, make sure that you have, again, just a light abdominal brace to hold that spine, hold that pelvis into a position when you press up like that. Another thing, you really want to make sure that you get the full range of motion of this exercise. So sometimes people kind of do these short little glute bridges here. You really want to make sure that when you come up, your body is in a nice straight line. And again, if you squeeze your glutes at the top, that's why I always have people squeeze their glutes at the top. It's going to ensure that your hips get into that full extension. It's going to ensure that the glutes are engaged. And you're going to come back down. And the other thing to keep in mind, the last thing is, again, make sure you create a little bit of tension in your upper body. Remember, we want to create tension to take pressure off of our joints and limit the impact that goes through our joints. And just pressing down with the palms, it's going to create a little bit of upper body tension so that when you press through the feet at the very top, there's a good amount of tension here. It's going to be a great way to limit the impact that goes through your joints. So that's all I got for you. That's how to do the glute bridge correctly. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment below. My name is Dr. Carl Baird. This is Solving Pain with Strength. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks so much.